Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Big Marv, your host with the most, back with another exciting episode of Funnel Hacks with Big Marv, baby. So today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be diving deep, going into the Wavemaker's Ambassador Funnel, hacking that funnel and showing you guys exactly how to put that funnel into work, automated email sequences, everything you need, put it on autopilot, start generating the back end, baby. So, you know, buckle down and have fun. And don't worry, if you don't have time to sit down and actually open up Chrome and go through this, because this is not one of those BS videos where it's just like, here, click the link below, you're going to have to watch the training, you're going to have to sign up. No, this is none of that. I'm going to give you everything. Everything. So literally, sit down, follow along. If you don't got time, don't worry. I'm retargeting you, baby, so you're going to see my face again. That's how these things work. Alright? So I'm Big Marv, buckle up, let's go through this funnel. I'm going to show you everything you need to do to put this funnel into place. It's amazing. It comes with all the training, everything you need, all the tools. So let's dive into it. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about the funnel. Right, so when you join the program, you get to get into the back office. This is what their back office looks like. They have their affiliate links, they have a little ad that you can use, have some video training, and then they have all the tools that you can get to put this funnel into work and make it start generating. So right now we're getting a 40 to 60% opt-in conversion to cold traffic, and we're getting like every dollar that I put in to this, I'm getting 3 to 5 back, and on good days I'm getting 5 to 10 back. So, and it's because we have an in-depth 100-day email sequence that follows up and nurtures that audience and gets them to convert, which those swipes and everything's included. So I mean, you literally just gotta put this thing to work. So I mean, you could watch this video and it'll explain what each one of these buttons do and how to get started, but I recorded the video, so I'm just going to run through it with you guys. Alright, so first you go to breaking100brands.com, you're going to download the blueprint. Alright, and then once you get to the thank you page, it's going to prompt you down here, want to get paid while building your brand. Join now, and then that will take you so you can log in and get access to this dashboard. So you can get access to all these links. So let's go through it. So it says get Funnelytics. What is Funnelytics? The most important part of funnel is the strategy, baby. You got to understand why you building the different pages, why you sending people to different steps, what you're going to be doing on those different steps, where you're going to be taking them, how you're going to execute them up your value ladder, etc., etc., etc. So the most important part is mapping out that strategy first. So we use Funnelytics. It's a free tool. Don't worry, it's free. Got the link. So go ahead and click it, grab it. We're going to create a new project. Let's start from scratch. We'll call it Wave Makers, baby. Let's make some waves. Alright. Alright, and then we're going to create a new funnel. Let's call this the lead magnet funnel, because that's what this is. We're building a lead magnet. Alright, so pages, what do we got? We got the download, baby. This is the blueprint download. And then what's going to happen if they opt in, if they actually download, then we're going to be sending them some emails. And this is the 100-day sequence. And if they don't download, we're going to pixel and retarget them, and they're going to get it eventually. They either with it or they ain't. Fuck it. Forget them, sorry. Bleep that. Alright, let's get rid of this arrow. So it's a very simple funnel map. It's just a lead magnet, and like I said, I push just cold traffic to it, meaning solo ads. I got a really good vendor. Like I said, we're getting 40 to 60% opt-in, and that 100-day email sequence is just converting them like magic, baby. So I don't even waste time with Facebook ads, but I do have some Facebook ads I will be sharing that you guys can duplicate. Uh, Anyways, let's just focus on the lead magnet for now. So you got your download page, you got your thank you page, and you got your email sequence. It's as simple as that. I mean, we do got a 100-day email sequence, which once we get to that part, I will dive into it a little bit more. So just keep that in mind. That's a 100-day email sequence, but I'm not about to put 100 of these icons. So just visualize with your mind. Let's use your imagination like we little kids back in the preschool days, and just imagine 100 email icons, following up with them every day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, so on and so forth. Alright, so we're going to download the blueprint here, which is this page, and then we got your thank you page, which is this page here. Alright, and then you notice on the thank you page we still have call to action, so I'm encouraging them to share it to their social media and also join the affiliate program if they want to. So you always want to include call to actions on your thank you page, because you want to encourage every single step of your funnel. They should have something to do. They should have some kind of action to take every single step of your funnel. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close out of the funnel because I don't need that no more. Alright, so now Clickfunnels. What's Clickfunnels? That's the actual platform that we're using to build the funnel. This is the back end of my Wavemaker funnel. And so what this is going to do, I already have Clickfunnels, so I don't need to Clickfunnels, but that's what Clickfunnels is. It's a funnel building platform. It integrates with ActiveCampaign. It integrates with back-end everything smoothly. So that's what I use. ActiveCampaign, that's the autoresponder. So here's my autoresponder here, and we're going to be diving into this automation and how to set it up. Alright, and then fucking man, I'm lost. Alright, and then download the funnel. So if you click that, that's just going to import this. Why I love Clickfunnels so much, because you see it's going to import that funnel right into my Clickfunnels account. So you just click that button, boom, it's going to go right into your Clickfunnels account. Alright, and then download lead magnet and email swipes. So if you click that, it's going to open up a Google Drive folder, and you're going to have the ebook here. And we got days 1 through 50, but don't worry, days 51 through 100 is coming soon. Just got them back from the copywriter, wrapping them up this week. But so far, we've only gotten people through day 42, 43 of the sequence, and then we're still just killing it just 43 days into it. And so, like, you don't have to have all 100 emails, right? You just need to stay a day ahead of your audience. So by the time you implement this, days 51 through 100 will be in there, so don't worry. So here's your email swipes, and here's your PDF. You're going to download those, and then it says get Click Magic. So what Click Magic is, whenever you're promoting links like this, right? See that nasty little word, affiliate? So autoresponders will black market you for that. They'll throw it in spam for that. Facebook will block you for that. So what I do is I use Click Magic, and with the custom domain, by the way. You don't want to use Click Magic's domain either, because their actual domain will get you flagged as well. So that's why I say get Click Magic, and then I'm going to run through Click Magic, just show you guys the brief how to use it. But I have the full Click Magic training here, so if you click that, it will take you here so you can download Tracking Magic, which is a pretty in-depth Click Magic training, teach you everything you need to know about Click Magic outside of what I'm going to go over with you. And then buy a domain. Like, literally, you just need a custom domain, like I said, for your Click Magic tracking and for your funnel, because you don't want to send them, because you can see this says marvinwkaufman.clickfunnels. You don't want to send somebody to a .clickfunnels.com domain. Brand yourself. It's all about personal branding, baby. So buy a custom domain. We can set up subdomains. I'll teach you guys how to do all that. And then buy some traffic. Boom. Like, once we go through all these steps, like, literally, you're going to buy some traffic, be good to go. Like, let's get it done, baby. Because like I said, this is convert into cold traffic. Alright, so this funnel is imported. So once it's imported, you're going to click on View Funnel. Alright, so it's already got the variations set up for you. We got 2 variations that we're splitting. They're both testing pretty good, so I recommend running 50-50 to your traffic. So you know what performs better for your traffic. Because the beautiful thing about ClickFunnels, if you click on stats here and click on this little down arrow, you have control and variation, and it'll tell you how many visitors and percentage of opt-ins, so you'll know in real time which one is converting better. And you want to wait till you get about 100 or 200 hits before you make that judgment call, and then base it on 100 or 200 visitors before you say one or the other is the winner. Right? So it's very simple to go in here, edit these pages. You're just going to take out any branding that has our name on it, and so you'd put your logo here and your name here. So I'm Big Marv, so I'm just going to leave it as is because this is my logo, so I don't need to change anything. And then for integrations, ActiveCampaign, it integrates seamlessly with ClickFunnels. So in ClickFunnels, if you go here to integrations and you just, like my ActiveCampaign is already here, but you just add new integration, click on ActiveCampaign. See, it prompts you for an API key and an API URL. So in your ActiveCampaign account, if you go to settings, I want to display mine to the world, but if you click on developer here, then it will show you that URL and that secret key that you need to integrate integrate ActiveCampaign to your ClickFunnels account. Alright, so you're going to start there, integrate ActiveCampaign. So once you got ActiveCampaign, so ActiveCampaign is the program that is actually sending all these emails to people. So that's why you need ActiveCampaign. Once they opt in, that's how you're going to follow up with them, retarget them, re-engage with them, nurture them, etc., etc., etc. Right? So once you got ActiveCampaign installed, it should be integrated. Installed, integrated, doesn't matter. As long as it's connected to ClickFunnels and it's working, baby, that's all you need. Alright, so you're going to go to integrations, and you're going to go to, so we can see here where it says my ActiveCampaign. I'm going to click that, and then the action is you want to add them to list with tag. Not just add them to list, but with tag. The reason why I say with tag is because you want to define those custom tags, so whenever you're setting up retargeting campaigns, you're trying to nurture them, you know exactly what they did. So I can say they downloaded this book, so whenever I'm writing nurturing emails, if I want to just retarget people that have downloaded this book, then I have that tag there to let me do that. So I'll go ahead and select the 100-day blueprint list, and then my tag, you can see it pre-populates whatever's in your ActiveCampaign account. If it's not already there, you can just type it in, and it'll add it as soon as somebody opts in. But you can see I already have a blueprint companion, and you see all these tags I already have. So I'm just going to put a 100-day blueprint. That's my tag. And then tracking code, I already have a script for view content. If you want to do custom conversions, you would just replace view content with whatever you want to name this conversion. So rather than view content, I might want to do PDF view, right? Because I'm sending traffic to a PDF and they're viewing a PDF, and then you can go set up a custom conversion in Facebook to target that specific event. Alright. Now, if you've installed the Facebook code before, then you know there's more to it than just that little snippet of script. I'll show you guys where to put the install code here in a second. Let me just set up the integration on the variation, because when you do have a variation, you have to set up your integrations on the control and the variation. That's both versions of that page. Alright, so remember, we're going to be adding to list with tag. I'm going to go ahead and select that list, 100-day blueprint. Alright, and then I'm going to go to the tracking code footer. We're going to set that to PDF view, because like I said, I'm going to do custom conversions in the back end on Facebook when I do targeting. And I'll run through that with you guys real quick, just like a short and sweet, if you did want to run Facebook ads to it, how you can do those custom conversions. Alright, so here in the header tracking, so you see it's empty now, right? Because I imported this funnel, so your head tracking code doesn't move with the funnel, just anything that's in the custom tracking. So let's go ahead and dive into my business manager. And I'll show you guys my pixel. So if you go to set up your pixel, install pixel, there's two parts of your pixel, right? So there's the actual code part. This is what ties the pixel to your Facebook account, right? And then there's the events. That's that little snippet that's in the tracking code on the page. So this is going to tie that event to my pixel, right? So you're just going to save and update, and that means it's going to load that install code on every single page in your funnel, so you don't have to put that code in. So then you can just focus on the events. Alright. So then now that you got that integration set up for the landing page, then on the thank you page you're just going to do the same thing. So the background image here is a picture of Curtis. I don't care if you leave that background, but you might want to pick a different background, pick a stock image or something. Doesn't matter, however you want to do it. But you don't have to update any of the links or anything in here. There's nothing that brands us other than that image of Curtis in the background, so it's up to you. Oh, and this here, it's got our Twitter username, so you set this to your Twitter username, but leave this and this the same. Set that to your Twitter username. Alright. And then we're just going to go here and set the event. So instead of lead, I'm going to do PDF download as my custom conversion. We're going to save that. Alright, cool. So now we got our pixel installed. We got it integrated with ActiveCampaign. We got the lead magnet set up. It's got our branding. So now we need to jump into ActiveCampaign, get that lead magnet set up, and you know, basically get them emails set up. So like it says, you don't have to put all 50 in here at once. Like, it's going to be an overwhelming job if you just try to tackle this shit and put all these emails in here at once. So the first thing you need to do is you got to open these emails and you got to go through them, and you got to make it come from your voice, right? Rather than from our voice. So you can see we sign all of these double up in Big Marv. There's some slang and verbiage that we might use in our audience that you don't use. You don't have to change everything. Just change a couple things, change the signature, make sure it aligns to you. If you want, like, you can create your own group. Like, if you want to grow your own organic group, change this call to action from our Facebook group to your Facebook group. That's another thing that you can do. And then the links for pitching the services, we pitch splash makers and wave makers. So that's the two products up here that you can pitch, right? You got the blueprint download, which if they're in the list, they don't need to download it again. And you got your splash makers and your wave makers. So throughout the 100-day sequence, we pitch those two different things depending on the data that we go through, because we want to provide value and then just pitch naturally. So that's why the conversions are going so well. So if you see make a splash, that means that's going to be the splash makers, right? And if you see the wave makers, obviously that's the wave makers program. Okay, so you're going to go through, modify this sequence to where it matches you. Alright, and then once you do that, you're going to go into ActiveCampaign. The first thing you need is a list. So I already have a list created, but the lists are very simple. You literally click this button, add a list, list name. People aren't going to see this. This is just internal. Mine's named 100-Day Blueprint. List URL, you're going to put the custom domain that you bought, whatever you bought from GoDaddy. And then list description, you're going to put, you downloaded my 100-Day Blueprint. And then click add. That's going to create your list. Right? And then once you create the list, then you're going to go into automations. And when you create an automation, you're just going to start from scratch and hit continue, okay? And once you do that, it's going to bring you into a window like this. Alright, so the first thing you're going to have to set is called the trigger, right? So this is like what triggers people to come into this automation to start getting these emails from you. So the list is going to be whatever list you created. So mine's a 100-day blueprint. It's going to run once. So what that means is if they leave the automation for whatever reason and they subscribe to the list again, do you want them to go through the automation again? Like if they leave the list for whatever reason and they resubscribe to your list, do you want them to go through the automation again? So if you put multiple times, that means if they unsubscribe from your list and subscribe again, they'll get the automation again. So that's up to you. You can put multiple times or once. And then save start. And then we're adding a tag, right? So I know I have that tag added in Clickfunnels, but just in case the Clickfunnels hasn't added, I have my backup here to add a tag. That's very simple. You just click the little plus sign here, contacts, add a tag. And then to send an email, you're just going to click the plus sign, conditions and send in options, send an email. Alright, so once you create a few emails, what I do is I just copy and edit. But let's just create a new email so you guys can see how easy it is. Let's just call this ebook delivery because that would be the #1 email, the first email you set up. And you can see here in the swipe, that's the first email up here. It's the actual delivery of the ebook, right? Blueprint delivery. So we got our subject line here, and then we got the message here, and then a download button. Alright, so in ActiveCampaign, I go with the welcome email template. It's the easiest, basic, it's cool. So this, make sure your from name is whatever you're branding yourself as. We're branding Double Vision Media, but Big Marv and Double Up are our personal brand name. So what we put here is Double Up and Big Marv, and it's still our professional email, info@doublevision. And then email subject, you just copy the subject line, right? And actually, I'm about to modify this subject line because I know a subject line that converts a little bit better. We're gonna put ebook inside, because when you add these brackets, that's gonna highlight this and it's gonna make people want to click on it even more. So you just click on this little gear here to update the subject line if you've already created it. Alright, perfect. Alright, so then you can just see welcome. What I typically put here is I get rid of this, and you literally just paste whatever you modify it to, obviously, after you modify it to yourself, right? And then, so it's going to go all small. So what I do, I personally like Roboto or Verdana, and then I do like a 14 to 16 font. Alright, and then instead of this download button, I can erase this because the welcome email template already has a download button in here. And then I'm just going to change this, say download now. And then what you're going to do is when you're in here, you're just going to have view permissions. Like this is my drive, so obviously I have more permissions than you do. But you will have an option to make a copy of this. So just make a copy so it goes into your own drive, and then once you make a copy, then you'll be able to get a shareable link. So then you're going to get the shareable link of the copy that you make in your own drive, right? And then over here on the right where it says link, you're going to paste your Google Drive link in there. And then you can get rid of this. Get rid of this. Just click this little gear. Delete this. Yes. It's that easy. Right? And then full name. You can just highlight this. You click personalize. And then that will give you the personalized tag. So obviously full name is what we're using here. And so you click next. It'll run through and confirm. Spam check. Reply tracking, that's going to track if they actually reply to you. It's up to you to turn that on and off. Google Analytics, you can integrate Google Analytics with ActiveCampaign, so if you have that integrated, you can turn that on as well. Then you just click finish when you're done. Alright? And now you can see I got my first email. So I'm going to delete this because that was just a test, and this is a live automation. Anyways, and then for the triggers or the delays, you're just going to click that plus sign, and you're going to go conditions and workflow. Wait for a specific period of time, 1 day, and then it'll tell you what it is in the funnel, right? Because it'll say day 1, day 2. Day 3 to 7, so pay attention because some of them skip. So this email is going to be subject line day 3, and then this email down here is going to be subject line day 8. That is something that I need to go update these swipes, because this is something we've added in all of our emails. It says like day 8, day 9, day 10, and we notice a higher open rate once we added this to our subject line. So I'm going to go in and update these swipes so they're already in the subject lines. But basically that's how you're going to get your subject lines, and you're going to build all these emails out. Just get like a week started just so you can turn your funnel on, right? And then you can see the queue here, like when people are waiting. So you can see we've only got, I think, 60 emails in here so far. Yeah, we've only written 60 emails. But our audience is up here at day 49. So as long as we continue to add email and we're ahead of the audience, it doesn't matter, right? And then once you create that first email, it's super easy because this is what you do, right? So let's say I want to add day 61. I would just click this plus sign here, and then sending options, send an email, and then I would just pick day 60, right, because that's the last email, and then click this drop down, copy and edit. Right, so it's just going to duplicate day 60, and then you don't have to modify your templates, because you can see, boom, I already have my template, already has my header image, has my signature, has my social share icons, boom, everything that I needed from that email. So now I just literally have to copy and paste the template, right? So you copy and paste the new template, day 61, and paste that in here, set your links, etc., etc. And then click this little gear icon, change the subject, so instead of day 60, this would be day 61 with the day 61 subject line. Then you would close that, and then once you're done, you save and exit. And now you're probably wondering, like, hey, how do I change that name so it doesn't say copy, right? So you just click this here, and you can go to edit. Sorry, it's going a million miles an hour. If you click the next icon, next button here, it'll actually give you the message name. So you just update the message name here to day 61, then save and exit. Sorry, miss a step. I am a human being. Alright, so look, there's day 61. Then you're just going to go conditions, workflow, wait a specific period of time, wait 1 day. So you see I have wait for 365. That's in case I slip up for whatever reason. Maybe I go to the hospital, get in a car. I don't know, but for whatever reason, I was unable to add day 61 in time before my audience got there. So I have that there, so I can just continue to add them so they don't drop out of the automation. So I'd recommend adding that bottom step for yourself. just so people don't fall out of your automation until you get all 100 days in there. Once you have all 100 days in there, you can set up a goal. Alright, but like I said, pay attention because this is like days 53 to 56, so this one's day 57. So you can notice that this trigger is wait 4 days. And then this one is wait 1 day, 1 day, 1 day. So make sure you're paying attention to that email sequence so you're setting these right so people are getting them through the blueprint and they're able to follow it with you, and you're able to nurture them and follow up with your audience that way. Alright, excuse me. So once you got your email set up, boom, now you just need the custom domain. So in Clickfunnels, you just go to domains, right, and you're going to add a new domain and add your own domain. And then let me jump into GoDaddy just so I can show you this DNS. It's super simple. And I will just show you one of my other so like Big Marv's freefunnel.com, right? And we're gonna go to manage DNS. Okay, so this is on my dedicated server. Let me find a domain that I'm actually managing here at GoDaddy. Sorry. Be a blacksmith. I know that one's managed here, I believe. Let's check. This is what happens when you manage like 100 domains. Alright. Cool. So this one's managed by GoDaddy. So you can see the CNAME here, www, is set to target.clickfunnels.com. That's all you gotta do. You just click this little pencil. You're going to change whatever's in points to target.clickfunnels.com. That's going to point the domain to ClickFunnels so you can use it inside ClickFunnels. Alright, and then you're going to go down here to this little forwarding section, and you're going to click this pencil, and you're going to forward to HTTP or HTTPS. I'm going to recommend HTTPS because ClickFunnels will set that up for you for free. So just go ahead and put HTTPS, and then put www. And then whatever your domain is. The reason you want to do that is because you're only directing www traffic to target.clickfunnels.com. So if they type in your domain name without the www, then they'll just go to URL unavailable. So if you're redirecting to the www traffic, then your domain will route properly to ClickFunnels. Make sense? Hope that makes sense. Alright. So, you're just going to go into ClickFunnels, into domains, use an existing domain, and put www, whatever your domain is, and then it'll ask you to select your funnel, and boom, it's automatically mapped. It's that simple. You just have to do this step first. Alright, and then let's talk about ClickMagick. So this is how you're going to get around the affiliate, because remember, you're going to get these affiliate links, right? And if you match the www to your funnel, then you can't use that for ClickMagick, so you have to set up a subdomain. So what I would recommend is you add a CNAME, right? And then host, just call it Go. You can call it offers, you can call it deals, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it Go. And then we're going to point that to www.clickmg.com. And save. And then in ClickMagick, if you go to Tools, Domain Manager, right? So I can already have my Big Marv's Taxi, but you would just come in here, and then it's not going to be available yet because I just created it. And it takes about half an hour before it shows up. But you literally just go, do not track or do not cloak. if Facebook catches you cloaking, they will ban your ad account, so do not cloak. And then add custom domain. Oh, look, and it already went through. So that's what it says. See, like go.beablacksmith. So then you go to links here, right? You're going to create a new link, and then link group. You can create link groups. I do that so I can separate my links. It's up to you. You would just go into, where is it, group manager to set up a link group if you wanted to segregate your links. Anyways, we'll call this the splash makers. Or, you know what, if you wanted it for all three, we can call this the blueprint download. Right, nobody's going to see this. It's just for your reference so you know what the link is. Alright, so we have 3 links that we need to make. So in ClickMagick, boom, we got blueprint download, tracking link. You're going to select your domain here. Here's your custom domain. And then your link ID here, this is going to be the path, so you can just put download now. So now the link is going to be go.beablacksmith.com/download now rather than this, right? And then primary URL is you're going to put this, whatever this link is here. It says undefined because I'm logged into my own account, so it's not going to give me my own affiliate ID. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and paste it in there. Do not cloak link, create link. Alright, so now I can click on blueprint download and copy this link. So now anytime I need to send somebody to the blueprint download, I can use this link in your Facebook ads, your solo ads, wherever you want to drive traffic to download your lead magnet. Boom, there's your link. Now say you're updating the sequences and you need the splash makers and the wave makers link. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to just go to links, create a new link, right? And we're going to call this splash makers. And we're going to choose our custom domain that we set up. And then we're going to call this, you can just call it splash makers. That doesn't violate any Facebook rules. And then here's your affiliate link for splash makers. Put that in ClickMagick. Do not cloak. Create link. Boom. So now you have your splash makers link. So anywhere in your email sequence where we're promoting splash makers, you're going to replace our link with your affiliate link. So that's how you're going to drive traffic, maintain your affiliate traffic, maintain your affiliate commission, get paid for driving traffic to our products. And that's it. You can buy some traffic. So if you click here, you're going to go to my boy Kevin's page. He has outstanding solo ad traffic. Let me tell you, 40 to 60% open, like opt-in and open rate. People downloading it. People converting after they join the list. Just rapidly build your list with solo ad traffic. Now, if you want to do Facebook conversions, let me show you guys just a little snippet of how I would do that. So remember, we created those custom conversions, right? So I'm going to go through my funnel just to trigger those and those events. So let's do this. Send me the 100-day blueprint. Alright, so that triggered my pixel. So now I should be able to set up my custom conversions. So you're going to go to pixels inside your business manager, create custom conversion, and then you should see it. So you can see my custom event here, PDF view. So PDF view, I'm just going to name it PDF view, and category is going to be view content. Alright, and then I'm going to create another custom conversion. PDF download. We're going to call it PDF download. And this is a lead, right? So that's why I replaced lead with this, so I can have custom conversions. So when I set up my Facebook ads, I can see it in real time. Let me show you guys an example of some ads that I'm running with those custom with the custom conversions defined, so you can see the linear view of the funnel inside your ad manager. So I'm going to show you guys that real quick. So the reason I do it that way is because now when I look at my campaigns, like you can see here's my conversion campaign. When you're running conversion campaigns, you're targeting those specific Facebook events, right? So you can see PDF view, cost per PDF view, PDF download, cost per PDF download, webinar registration, cost per webinar registration. Now when you first launch it, like we just launched this ad yesterday or the day before, you'll notice the numbers are elevated a little bit because it's got to dial in. But this is still pretty good results. Like our webinar registration, we're making double back. Our PDF download is less than $2 a lead, right? Cost per PDF view less than 20 cents. That's nothing. We're 3x in our ad spend. So that's all I wanted to show you guys, like running through building that funnel. That was A to Z, everything you need to do to build that funnel, get it started, get it rolling, and get things on autopilot for you, baby. This has been a long video, 40 minutes long. I hope it was an amazing training. Like I said, you didn't have to opt in, you didn't have to do nothing. You just had to sit there, pull up a chair, open up Google Chrome, get to work. Because that's how Big Marv does. I just put it on the table. We just get to work, make it happen. Because I love you guys. I want to see you guys succeed. So obviously, if you found value in this, click that button below. Download the blueprint. Get started today. I don't know what you're waiting for. You sat through my video for 40 minutes. So obviously you love your boy. So go download my blueprint. Let's push some traffic together. Let's blow this thing up together. This is Big Marv. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been another episode of Funnel Hacks. I'll see you guys next week. One love, baby.